But this is actually the last time that those neon green drums are going to be used because my brand new drums from my new sponsor, Mapex, are actually in my living room right now. My wife wants me to get home and get them out of the living room. And then I got the bass drum on the left, the brand new Mapex Quantum Marching 16-inch bass drum, which you can find more about at quantummarching.com. Okay, the blue drum set back here, the Mapex Pro M series. Actually, I haven't had a chance to order my new Mapex Saturn series because the ink on my endorsement contract is still wet from last month. So I'd like to thank Adam for letting me borrow his kit and Joe Hibbs at Mapex for sending me the front bass drum head overnight. Those are two rack toms that are sometimes floor toms, and those are just put on a stand. Is that what you're curious about, the two outer drums?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you're curious about the setup? Okay. I'd have to say my first influence was Butch Tucker, who died in '93. He really stuck with me because he always really preached rudiments. He was a jazz drummer, very, very heavy-set black musician, and I loved him to death. And the day he died was just like one of the most darkest days of my life, and I loved him and his family. I've been very inspired by Danny Carey from Tool. Chad Sexton from 311, he marched drum corps. Basically anybody that marched drum corps that's still in it full time, you know who some of those guys are, they're just amazing. Pat Petrilla, who was center snare for the Bayonne Bridgman, one of the best DCI drumlines of all time, which I had a chance to meet at PASIC because of Wes. So that was great, he's an idol of mine. And actually, no BS, 6.5 years ago, I had a chance to open up for Breaking Benjamin, and I have to say that that night, was a very inspirational night, and I've been following Jeremy's career ever since. And I told him backstage that it's been very inspirational. So it's an honor 6.5 years later to play alongside him. It's a real big deal. I just want to thank Wes for the opportunity here. I think this is a great camp, well organized. The talent of the percussion students I had. I mean, if I had you guys all in the same high school drumline, I think we'd be kicking some butt. We'd be burning some lines. So I'd like to thank Jeremy. It's just inspirational to be here. I'd like to thank Chris, Rick, and Joe at Mapex and the whole family on the Mapex Center End Forum. And I'd like to thank Slug or Eric from Slug Percussion Products, Adam, my best friend and drum tech up there, for all his help because this has been a lot of work. And I'd like to thank God for my wife Lauren and my 2-year-old son Evan, who have, ever since I had my son, everybody told me I'd have to quit music. I've only been working harder, so it's just great. I'd like to thank God. Thank you.